All right, I think that's long enough. I think we can switch on over. I think we can do that. Let me do that. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Let me turn my music down in my ears because that's quite loud in my ears. Hi, everybody. How's it going? Welcome to stream. Welcome to my affiliate versary, which I didn't realize this was like past weekend, I believe. It was sometime last week, like towards the end of last week, I realized, oh, that's happening. I forgot it's around this time. So I want to at least do something for today. So hi everybody. How's it going? Garlic, thank you for the happy affiliate anniversary. Ren, thank you for the first and happy affiliate anniversary. And I hope you enjoying your lurk. If I told you I had planned out exactly what was gonna happen, I'd be somewhat lying. It's a Saimori stream. I never plan anything I'm doing. I mean, I do, but I also don't. You know, I have a very good talent. It's just the talent went to the wrong thing. You know, that's just how it be though. That's just how it be. But yeah, no, welcome to my affiliate versary. Where I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of crazy that it's kind of crazy that I made it to be able to have an affiliate anniversary. The reason I say that is because, you know, there's the consideration of me graduating like heavily this year. I'm not gonna lie, but you know, I'm glad I made it. We're here at the end of the year. Only like a couple bumps in the road, and like, you know, like, because I had to be gone for a couple of times. I had to be gone a little bit. We'll talk more about that stuff here soon. I'm gonna give people time to come in. We're just gonna vibe today. It's probably just gonna be a just chatting stream unless I feel like playing like Stardew or something. Who knows? Maybe Minecraft. I don't know. We'll find out. I kind of have to be up early tomorrow, but at the same time, oh well. I want to celebrate with my people, with my community and my friends. Hold on, let me get hydrated real quick. So yeah, no, I didn't realize this past weekend that it's my second affiliate anniversary today, which is holy crap. It's been definitely a year, that's for sure. Plenty of ups, plenty of downs, and some exciting stuff to come with the year. So hang on here. What the heck notifications do I got going on here? What the heck is this? What is this? Ah, I see what this is. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. Sorry. I just kept seeing a number on my notification thing on Discord. I'm like, go away. I'm like, I know I just checked you before stream. Go away. It was just like little tweets and live stuff. But no, real quick though, how is everybody that is active though? That's like, how y'all doing? If any of you are. If not, if you're just lurking, don't break your lurk. You do not have to. I want to make that clear right now. So, like I've said before, and I'll say again, we appreciate both chatters and lurkers here. So it's all good. Okay, here we go. Just making sure everything's good. Let me get some stuff open real quick because we'll talk about some big goals for next year that I have going on. I kind of wanted to get this done beforehand, like yesterday, but unfortunately, it didn't end up doing it. I was tired, and I still didn't. But I got decent sleep last night. I got enough sleep. So hold on here. Let me just new create. And can't I make this a different color? Actually, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do. Okay. Give me just a sec here. Let me go to my backgrounds. Real quick. Let me go to where are my backgrounds? Chat, I swear I'm a stream. I know what I'm doing. I swear. I swear I know how to stream. You know what? Oh man, couple good backgrounds we could do this with. Yeah, I could use this. Actually, you know what? No, let's get scenic with it. Let's get scenic. I have a perfect background for this. I just need for people to be able to see the screen. That's all I need. There we go. And let me figure out some tech stuff here real quick. Like I said, it would not be a Saimori stream if I didn't have if I had everything planned out. What, you think I plan out things ahead of time? No. Again, that is absolutely insane and ridiculous that you think I would absolutely do that. Why would I even do that? Okay. 2026. All right, let me make this bigger too. I just want to see how it looks in the background. Okay, that looks good. That looks fine. Okay. Real quick. Yeah, actually we could plan out stuff as we go. We can absolutely do that. So what I'm probably going to be doing is I will share a window capture with you. I better make sure none of this is like very docs. There's nothing to doxy on here, right? I want to make sure on that. This is me we're talking about. Better safe than sorry. Okay, no, I think we're good. My affinity photo that it's not showing. Why are you not showing this? Chat, I swear, I'm trying my best here. I guess it's not going to show. Are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me? Okay, you know what? You don't need to see the affinity photo. You don't need to see what I'm doing yet. You don't need to see what I'm cooking. But yeah, no, absolutely. You know, actually, hold on. We're going to pause the music. We're going to pause the music. I'm actually going to get some ambient music going here. There's a possibility we get copyrighted, but oh well. I do not care. I absolutely do not care. Actually, I shouldn't get copyrighted now. So I'm going to play some ambient indie music. Actually, can I play it from Spotify, actually? Oh, they have the playlist on here. Thank goodness. Okay. Okay, hopefully this is going through. If I need to turn up anything at all, let me know. But I figured we just have some nice, you know, chill, relaxing music in the background. And I'm like, I don't care if any of this gets copyrighted. I mean, I kind of do, but like not enough. I feel like definitely not enough. Again, let me know if I need to turn anything up though. I feel like I need to turn some stuff up. Hold on here. Let me make sure on something. Okay. That looks like it's not picking up at all. So negative 52. Okay. There we go. Cool. Perfect. We got some music going. Again, let me know if I need to turn anything up or down at all either. Because I'm absolutely going off the cuff here. I just want to make some plans for myself here. As we look into the new year and reflect on the past year. So let me just get this jotted down. Why are you so tiny? My God, stop being so tiny. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I'm trying to think. I mean, I could do a display capture. Right, I could do a display capture. That could probably work. Hold on, I gotta throw out my usual blockers though. Or one of them at least. Riku, you go right there, buddy. Let me do my display capture. And just in case, actually, no, not just in case. Actually, yeah, just in case. I'm not using that, but you know, it's good to have. It's good to have. Okay, display capture. Work. It works. It just works. Why is my clips? There we go. Alt. Here we go. Better safe than sorry. I am going through all the methods here to make sure I am not doxing myself here. So we'll get to the plans for 2026 then with this nice little Breath of the Wild background image that I used when I used to promote my Breath of the Wild streams. I had like little fun pictures where I put myself in the setting, which was actually kind of cool. You know, that could be a 2026 goal. Just do fun little photos like that again. But first, let's talk about 2025. I know this is not the most exciting stream. I am aware, but bear with it. I want to talk. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, by the way, Garlic. Thank you. You know, I'm usually like off the wall. So like, I just, want a stream where, it's nice, relaxing, but reflecting on the year and plans for the new year. Because this might be my last stream of 2025. I don't know if we're streaming Animal Crossing tomorrow at all. I never did get an answer for that quite yet. So if you don't see me tomorrow, Happy New Year. But if you do see me tomorrow, we got one more New Year's, one more 2025 stream with Animal Crossing. So again, we'll get that figured out. I do not know. I don't even know if I'll stream my end because it's very much for Yumi Subasan. So I might just say, hey, go to Yumi stream, show support to her. I said because she was very kind to invite me to it. But yeah, no, 2025 was definitely a year. Had its ups, had its downs. Definitely some pretty significant downs. Because I know beginning of the year, I believe we ended the Donathon. Yeah, no, the Donathon started 2024. Actually, and extended to 2025, I think, because I had to take a little bit of a leave, do some family stuff. But we ended off in 2025, and things were pretty well. Like, I feel like we ended it pretty well in January. But then I, of course, moved this year. I got my own place, my first own for the first time too. So I was like, okay, I am going to move to this place. It's gonna be probably a month at most before I'm back at streaming. But don't worry, I'll be back, guys. It took like 2 or 3 months for my internet to finally get installed. So that was like the first drought of Saimori content in the year of our Lord and Savior 2025. Which I'm so sorry about that. I really did not think it would take that long. But thankfully I had a few people I was able to talk to, like on Discord via data on my phone. Played some Animal Crossing. And Animal Crossing really got me through a lot of the year. I was able to use my hotspot for some Animal Crossing online, and that went well. I played Splatoon 3 online for the first time. I still suck at it, but get getting better, getting there. But you know, it was definitely a interesting year for sure. Start of the year, and once I finally got my internet, God, I'm trying to remember what we did when I got the internet, because I know got back to Kingdom Hearts stuff. Finished the first game with Astra, so like that was something that we did. I know there's another drought during was it the summer, like towards the fall? There's another drought because I was just getting too overwhelmed with work and all that. Like, it was definitely a rough time during that time period. So there were like 2 big droughts of like no streams for a bit, and I think that definitely sucked. I do feel like this second year as an affiliate definitely was weaker than the first year, and I am sorry about that. I am genuinely sorry. I know you know, take your time and all that good stuff, but you know, I still feel a little bad. Also, this is absolutely the stream where you're gonna get Ramble Mori. So yeah, that's what you're here for. That's what you follow for. That's what you subscribe for. You know, all that good stuff. But we still had some good moments. Obviously there's some people I've had to some ties I've had to cut this year as well. Like I had to with 2024. Some pretty big changes on that one. Absolutely. We got through more of my Donathon stuff, at least. Like the rewards. There's like one more I would still like to, a couple more maybe I still like to do. The Freddy song will still happen. That is a guarantee, a promise. I'm just stuck on how I want to deal with the rest of it. I am sort of in a creative block, hence why I've been working on other music stuff. But you know, it is what it is. It will still happen. And then the thing that was supposed to be a positive affirmation ASMR, I still might do a positive affirmation thing, but it might not be ASMR. It might just be a regular like script reading. But I just have to write up a script as well that I would like to do. So don't you worry. I'm figuring that out too. Absolutely figuring that out. But no, and then we also started the voice acting Wednesday streams, actually, was this year. Because yeah, we went through a Mori. We're going through Deltarune, which that will be back, I promise. That is coming back in January. So once everyone's back, once holidays are over, we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good to continue to. Thank you, Sleep. Thank you for the happy affiliate anniversary. Appreciate you being here. So I hope you're doing well today. I hope you're doing well. And so we're just talking about how 2025 went. Admittedly, my good friend, you were the one in Mimi's chat that, hell yeah, magic, hell yeah, I need some magic. Oh, that's something else that happened. I joined a second Magic the Gathering group because I have my friend group here that plays a lot of Magic. And then online, I found a friend of mine invited me to a group with some other VTubers that play Magic, mainly Commander. That's also something that happened this year for me, was I became more of a Commander guy. Yeah, that's how we do it in the group I'm with online. There's a 4-person Commander on Tabletop Sim. It's like I do the exact same way right there. I obviously definitely play a lot more Commander this year than I ever have. I've always been a standard guy growing in all my years of Magic, but I've grown to like Commander mainly because I actually got my first Commander deck of my own this year. Some friends of mine built me a Light Paws. I finally finished my Xander deck, so that's a second one. I'm going to be working on my Kaikar deck next. And then I'm going to get a Tidus deck. Maybe a Socrates deck. Although I have trauma with Socrates, so that's a thing. Oh, actually, I'm glad you mentioned Magic, by the way, Sleep. That's actually something else I want to talk about for plans for 2026 when we get there. Set up people to join. Oh no, I'm so sorry, dude. I'm so sorry that would happen. People are assholes. People are absolute assholes. Because wasn't it last year or this past year, or was it 2024 when the web phishing game thing was going on? Because I know there was a dude that hacked into people's web phishing lobbies and would just ruin things, which sucks. Absolutely fucking sucks. But I think the game got better afterwards a bit. Like, I think they fixed it, maybe, or the person got bored. With J. Automated thing. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, the password would. I imagine the password would definitely help. Cause I know that's how I do my repo lobbies, is the password. No, definitely a good way to do that too. That's like, it still sucks you had the hacker thing go on though. Like, again, people are just assholes. Like people hate fun and whimsy. Like, let me play my game on my card game online, because sometimes I'm too broke to get more cards IRL. I'm just speaking from personal experience here. I mean, eventually I'm gonna build that third commander deck soon. Eventually it'll happen. But yeah, no, it's definitely been an interesting year, for sure. And like, I met a lot of wonderful people this year. Like, obviously, towards the end of this year, like recently, with my night day. Okay, so I'll talk about that here shortly with decks. Excuse me, I am so sorry. Not me to do that. I'll talk about my decks that I have, because I have Borden too, but the other ones are just standards. So, you know, I might as well talk about that now, real quick while I'm on the topic. Because I have two commanders, and then I have, oh god, I have my blue-white standard, it's control. I have, which is also my very first deck ever. I have my red-green mana ramp. I have my mono-white, like, token and, like, gain counters and all that. I have my best deck, which is my black-white Angel Demon deck. That one is a really good deck I'm super proud of. And then I threw together a blue-green, like, D&D style deck as well. So I have 5 standards? I don't think I'm forgetting any decks at all. No. So I have 7 total. It's just 2 of them are commander. Don't worry, I'll catch up to your number here soon, Sleep. I'll catch up eventually. Also, speaking of D&D, that's something that's also going to come up for plans for 2026. I can't wait to talk about that. Also, when ads start, by the way, I will probably just chill and not, like, I'll still talk to people, obviously, who are not in ads. But I will, I'm not talking about big plans quite yet while the ads are going through. Because we have like 3 minutes until ads start, pretty much. So that way I can talk to you all about how things are gonna go. But yeah, no, but for 2025, again, it was not as good affiliate wise as the first year was, but I definitely feel like I picked up a lot of steam towards the end here. And even recently, you know, I mean, the place has been nice. You know, my lease should actually be coming up pretty soon, so I gotta renew that shit. But I also got to do something I've always wanted to do this year, which is give a bunch of people gifts for Christmas time and holidays, which I did. I'll say it's a pretty big number. But I wanted one year where I was able to, you know, spoil people, be like, hey, here's something for you. Hey, here's something for you. Because, you know, I feel like I don't give back to people as much as I should. I know, you know, I got to take care of myself and all that, but, you know, I want people to know they're appreciated and all that. Be like, even like, hey, even if we haven't talked in a while, appreciate you. All that fun stuff. So it's nice that I was able to do that this year, and I'm like super happy. The past last week was such a good week, dude. My guys, my people, my peeps, my Sideres. my fandom name that I keep not saying instead of chat, but oh well. Chat's so much easier sometimes just to say because it's one syllable. But yeah, no, I mean, all the gifting stuff went well. The cozy streams went super well. The Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley were like a ton of fun. I was able to beat Lingering Will in Kingdom Hearts 2, which is still insane. I'm still wondering how the hell I did it. But combined total wise, it's like 5 or 6 hours that it took me between all my attempts. Also adds in 1 minute now. And then me and Sly beat Portal 2, the co-op story, with DLC that we didn't realize until the day of, like literally right before the stream started. We didn't know there was DLC. So, which was fun, which was a lot of fun. I'm somewhat of a genius apparently, but Sly's more of the brains. Between the two of us, he's more of the brains. I'm just the guy that just jumps in and just hopes for the best. So it works out sometimes, but we're gonna pretend ignore the times that it doesn't work, and we're just gonna pretend that the only times that I ever do it is the times that it works. So, you know, it works all the time by that standard. I'm also coping very hard because I might need to stop and think sometimes on games, but you know, it's more fun that way. You know, let chaos reign, all that fun stuff. Ooh, some Hollow Knight. Oh yeah, and Silk Song came out this year. I still need to beat the game before DLC. Ah, crap. Well, it looks like, unfortunately, gamers. Oh, Farima gems. Oh, shush space. Oh my goodness. Friend of mine sharing food in a chat we're in, and like that shit looks scrumptious and delicious. Why are you sharing food that I can't eat right now? Because that shit does look amazing. Right. Also, I had to check something. Like I said, I won't talk about any planned stuff until people are back. So, for those of you who are subbed, you're still with me. You're still chilling. You still get to hear me ramble about my year and my interest. So let's just say we got some exciting stuff coming in. I'm also really happy that you know, as much as I wish I would have just had this ready to begin with, I kind of like that I'm doing it off the cuff because that is such a, again, it's a Saimori stream, so like, Ishiaso. It's very much a Saimori stream. It would not be a Saimori stream if it were just done. And also, I know for me, this earlier this week, I actually got to hang with a friend I haven't hung out with in forever. And we ended up making some cookies. So guys, chocolate chip peanut butter cookies are absolutely fucking amazing. I discovered I never thought about putting chocolate chips in peanut butter cookies, but shit was good. I was amazed. I was like mesmerized. I know that seems random, but like this also does have to do with like the holiday week stuff that I was just talking about. Because it's a friend of mine I don't get to hang out with too often. I might be hanging out with them more often though. We'll be talking about that sort of stuff in my plans for 2026 things here. So I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and get it ready because I think I talked about 2025 as much as I could. It's a whole whopping like 30 minutes. And once everyone else is back, I will be good to continue. All right, look at that. Hey, Sideres. How are y'all doing? Welcome back. So, Yeah, we just talk about random shit. I also mentioned during the ad break to anyone who subbed that I discovered the amazingness of putting chocolate chips in peanut butter cookies. I was baking some with a friend of mine that I got to hang out with after a long time, and shit was magical. I'm like, magic. Don't worry, we'll talk more about magic here soon as well. Oh gosh, do not. Yeah, I'm a danger to myself. I'm an absolute danger to myself. There's no doxing information on there. I don't think. Hold on, let me check. I'm just curious. Yeah, no, there's nothing to dox me on here. Good. Okay, I'm gonna open it back up then. I think we're good to open it back up. So believe it or not, I'm actually pretty good at that stuff, so. But yeah, no, so 2025, like, obviously some bumps, like a couple of huge bumps, but especially recently, it's been pretty good, I feel like. This past, last week was definitely a very good week and, like, one of my most productive weeks. Like, I got to see people, I got to hang out with people, talk to people I haven't talked to in a long time, so, and I, been able to reflect a little bit. And I think 2026 is gonna be good. I think it's gonna be a Samori year for sure. I know everyone's just like that, just like, oh yeah, it's gonna be my year, all that. Like, no, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Real quick, I'm gonna lock this though, so that way I can make sure that's good. So without further ado, I think that we can go ahead and talk about some stuff that we have coming up. Yes, I live in a Great Plateau. It's a beautiful site, very amazing. Got my little treasure chest right there for storage, all that fun stuff. I also have this image of totally me. Oh my gosh, is that the Astra Galatea? Hydrating me and stretching as I dox my location in Hyrule. Hi Astra, how's it going? Here we go. DZ with the 5-stream watch streak. Oh my god, DZ, hi, MVP. How you doing? I don't know how you doing, Astra. How you doing, DZ? Thank you for the 5-stream streak. That is insane. No, I was talking about that earlier, Astra, because I saw that. I'm like, oh, that's yummy food that I can't have. Just slam my face through the monitor and I still won't be able to eat it. Maybe if I don't know, maybe if I go slam it fast enough, I can, probably teleport through the screen. Steak tofu, that steak especially looks really good. I am like watering at the mouth. I'm like, I need some steak. I'm dying here. I need some steak. I had food earlier. It's okay though. I can make myself some steak once my stuff runs out. Enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your food. Mail me some of that steak. And the pasta. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I know, 2 years of affiliate. It's absolutely insane. It's insanity even. Like, do you know the definition of insanity, chat? The definition of insanity is, I forgot how the whole speech goes, but I listened to a video recently of someone talking about Far Cry 3. This seems off topic because it absolutely is. It's a Saimori stream. We're going off topic a bit. But I really want to replace Far Cry 3 again. Exactly, Sleep. Exactly. Like, if I have, do I have it on Steam? Actually, I'm gonna open my Steam on my phone just in case. Just in case. I want to be safe. I'm not doxing myself. I don't have Far Cry 2. I might have Far Cry. I don't think I have Far Cry 3. It might be 4 I have. Yeah, no, Far Cry 2 and Far Cry 4. That's the ones I have. Okay, I don't have 3. That's okay. That's okay. I don't need it anyway. That's fine. Actually, how much is it on PlayStation right now? Welcome to the stream where I say I'm going to talk about how this year's going and plans for next year. Yet here I am on my phone looking up if Far Cry 3 is on the PlayStation Store. Oh, it is. Oh, it's $30. Holy shit. Upgrade the PlayStation. Okay, no, I can't just buy it outright. Good. I was like, don't make me buy the stupid fucking PlayStation Extra. I don't want to do that. Actually, a bunch of my friends have it. Is it possible I downloaded it already? Ow, DZ. How could you? I'm just trying to look and see if I have Far Cry 3, man. I miss playing that game. It was actually such a good game. I don't know, I've been kind of feeling Far Cry recently. Okay, anyway, on topic. I'm getting off topic. On topic. Lock in. So yeah, again, this year has definitely been had its ups, had its downs, but we're ending it off really well. So I'm very happy with how it ended off. So we're gonna talk about some plans for 2026. Hot topic, yes, the hot topic. One of my favorite places to shop. When I had one near me, at least. Love doing some hot topic. So let me talk about some stuff here. Because we're gonna talk about the plans for 2026. The year of Saimori, I say. So the big one, which I've already started doing technically, is be more proactive. Absolutely be more proactive in my life. There was a reading I got I thought that was every year. Yeah, you know, you're so right. This isn't every. I've especially been doing it more though. Like I'm actually on a good hot streak right now, because the thing I will reveal about myself on a personal level, especially during this time of year with the seasonal depression being a bitch sometimes. I have a tendency to go very shut in, and I don't talk to people as often as I should outside of streams and all that. So I'm trying to change that. I'm trying to be more active, both online and in person as well. Again, that's why I'm glad I got to hang out with a friend of mine in person this past weekend. And then I invited a friend of mine to go out to the movies this weekend, watch FNAF 2. I'm not expecting something amazing, but it'll be a fun watch at least. Yeah, no, just being more proactive, because like I was very proactive last week, and it was one of the best weeks of my life. So, but one of the best weeks I've had in a while, at least. So, honestly, yeah, no, it was a very, very good week. So I'm like, I'm gonna keep it up, and I'm going to enjoy it. So, that's one goal of mine that I have in mind, is to be more proactive. The next one, chat, and then you ready? Actually release music. This is the big one. This is a big one. Because obviously I've worked on like instrumental stuff. I need to actually write some lyrics and all that for stuff. I need to record vocals. The next point I'm gonna make kind of ties in with it. You'll see, understand why here soon. Mixtape of the year, drop it, absolutely. Watch more shows. Shows only has one. Oh, I want to watch. So, because this ties into the last point, because obviously I want to do like nerdcore and non-nerdcore. So watch more anime. Anime is a big part of it. Okay, I also am a fraud. Okay, so I say that because I was talking to my younger sister. Her her boyfriend has gotten her to watch more anime recently. Ever since they moved in together, and obviously they started with like Demon Slayer and all. They're like, okay, that's a good introductory anime and all that. And she told me more and more about stuff she watched, like Berserk, Claymore, Inuyasha. I'm like, oh god, you're getting like in depth. I'm like, you have a better track record than I do. I'm like, I'm looking like a sham right now. So I'm like, I need to watch more because I want to make some nerdcore shit. Like, I enjoy nerdcore music. Obviously, I want to make some non-nerdcore as well. And the way I want to do it is like, you can listen to it. And if you don't know the source material, you can at least have something that relates to you on a personal level. So, like, obviously, it'll both have something to do with the topic that the song's about, like whatever show or character or whatnot. But even if you don't know the show or character, write it in a way to where you're like, dang, I somewhat relate to these lyrics. So that way people who both know the source material and don't know the source material can enjoy it. But that's a bitch to write. That absolutely can be a bitch to write. Like, for example, the Freddy song that I've been working on because that was the fan voted one for the Donathon when that was going on. Obviously it has something to do with the animatronic and like the soul inside, but I also relate it to my own experiences as a VTuber, where I felt people. Obviously, you see the more entertaining, like la la la, la look at me, VTuber man, go entertaining, yay. But behind it, the person, I was very depressed because depression be a bitch as well. So I'm like, something that relates to both. So as hard as it is to write lyrics that way with that sort of kind of stuff, but again, also non-nerdcore. So Ratty, thank you for the happy affiliate anniversary. Thank you. How are you doing, Rat? I too, it's okay. I'm shaking your hand. We're frauds together, Garlic. Frauds unite. Let's go. It's me, your boy Fraud Mori. But yeah, no, I mean, there's stuff I've always wanted to watch through too that I'm just like, I'll get to it eventually. I never do. So I'm actually gonna sit my ass down and enjoy stuff. I've been doing that recently. The ones I've been really watching recently, Gachi Akuda. And then I watched what was the other ones I watched? Knights of Guinevere, the pilot, which was pretty good. And then Gaslight District was also a really good one. That also was a pilot. And that one I'm excited for. I know Gachi Akuda. I need to continue on. There's still stuff I need to see from it. But like, because I'm watching the dub mainly because Zeno Robinson as Jabber is fucking incredible. So it's like this show I'm watching in dub. So I was just giving it a bit of time for the dub to catch up. I know I also watched To Be Hero X this year with my friend Kitty, and that was a really I like To Be Hero X. That was also another good one. And then a bunch of us are watching Twisted Wonderland right now. Granted, a couple of us that are watching it have been busy with holiday stuff, so we're on pause with that. But I'm enjoying that one too. Hi, Ratty. Hi. So yeah, no, I'm already on a good track record with this goal at least. But yeah, no, I need to watch more. And of course, music. I need to actually just release stuff. I just need to get it done, get it out there. Something I want to do. And then another thing, audition for more voice acting things. And some singing. Okay, I'm going to put and some singing as well. just so it's there. I need to audition for more voice acting stuff. It's great. Yeah, I got a playlist going right now. Actually, you know what? I will share. No, actually, this ain't Risk of Rain. This is Celeste. And this is In the Mirror from Celeste. Hold on, I will share the playlist with y'all here. Copy link to playlist. Yeah, no, it's like 3 hours 30 minutes of ambient indie game music. I discovered this playlist on YouTube originally, and it's a really good playlist. So I'm like, you know what? While we're talking, I can just let it play. So there's some bangers in here, absolute bangers. Oh, how is that not in here? There's some one-shot music I think that's not in here either, though. Only me some one-shot music in here. You know, I'll make my own little playlist. Just like we got. Oh, thank you, Ratty. Thank you. Oh my goodness, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm looking forward to releasing stuff. I think I got some stuff cooking that I'm excited for. Same with the voice acting stuff. You know, I want to get more voice acting roles. I need to make a demo reel. Like, that's something I want to do. So I'm going to get that done eventually. Hopefully beginning of next year, I can actually finally get a demo reel done. So that way I have it. But I miss doing this stuff. So also, DZ, that's very fair. I had an Oreo shake earlier at work. So I was like, I'll just crave it one. Because I'm like, I'm tired. I'm like, give me something to lift my spirits up a bit as I'm falling asleep at my desk. And it was very good. And it's also cold here. Oh, is it for like your DC, be careful. Please, for the love of God, be careful. if it's for health reasons, please be careful. It's like, don't go over the word, please. don't. I am not instigating this. Okay. Make sure DC takes care of himself. There we go. Just can't have a lot. Okay. Okay, there we go. We take that one off. That goal's already good. That goal is good. So we don't have to worry. But, you know, I miss doing more voice acting. Obviously, we have the Wednesday like voice acting streams, which are a ton of fun. I enjoy those. And plus, I want to do some, you know, voice reel stuff for like certain characters. Like the 3 that I had in mind originally was I wanted to do something for 3 people. I want to do something for 2 characters from Monster Prom. I want to do Damien and I want to do Liam. And then I wanted to do an Undertale one for Gaster. I guess I kind of also wanted to do Chujin from Undertale Yellow, because that scene is one I was interested in dubbing. Oh my gosh, Sly with the hydration. Hi Sly, how you doing? Welcome in. Guys, this is one of my best friends. That's the brains behind Portal. Where I was the yippee, let's go. He's the brains, I'm the Leroy Jenkins. Slydration. Oh, for some reason I don't like that. Oh, I love that too much. I don't know why. Well, how you doing, Sly? How you doing? We're just talking about plans for 2026 right now, because this might possibly be the last stream of 2025. I don't know. I know I'm still doing my Animal Crossing stuff with some people tomorrow, but I'm not sure They never did get back to me on if we were going to be streaming it or not, though. I'm not 100% sure. And plus, it's Yumi hosting it, so like, even then, I might not stream anyway, just so people can support Yumi for her subathon. But also, DZ, I am glad you mentioned the play more Discord Uno host. Yeah, 2026 resolutions. Which actually, I should just put it like that. Resolutions is a 7th year of the decade. Let's go. Let's go. Whose eyes in the corner? Oh, yeah, that's Riku. I had him up there just in case to not get myself doxxed. Just like I do with FL Studio. But I also lifted that up. But, you know, he's just there. He's just chilling. Don't mind him, chat. You know, he's just living his life right now. And that's just Riku from Kingdom Hearts. Specifically, the scene after when Ansem possessed him, he's going, "Lead me to everlasting darkness," and he's just looking up all crazed and looking around. Because I love that picture. It's funny. It's a very funny photo. But also, now that you mentioned Discord Uno, DZ, hosting more community stuff. AIDS Ed. Making the Discord active. Again. Oh, thank you, Saribot. Thank you. So, I would like to do more stuff in the Discord as well. I'm put a Wordle channel in there to help maybe spark it up a little bit. Which so far, it's kind of sparked. I won't lie. And Sleep, I saw you join the server, so happy to have you on board there. But I would like to do more stuff in the Discord server. Like, absolutely. I need to revamp it up a bit. I need to spruce it up. I might combine some channels, might get rid of some channels, you know, all that fun stuff. Get some roles going, get some bots going for like post and all that. So that is absolutely gonna be happening because I kind of technically started. So I think the Wordle thing's definitely a little nice addition. It's simple. It is absolutely a simple thing, but you know, it's nice seeing people post in any channel in there. So, like, it's very nice. And I want to do more game nights, including Discord Uno. Ow, God, that actually scared me. I don't know why. I want to host some like movie nights or like watch alongs. I know the one I really want to watch. In the server is a show I heard about called Neo Yokio. The only two things I know about it is that the main character is voiced by Jaden Smith, and the show itself is does not take itself seriously and is very stupid, and I absolutely love that. Any show that knows it's stupid, it just goes with it. I'm like, hell yeah, let's go. That's up my alley. So we'd love to see it. So I've seen like a couple scenes from it, a couple little scenes that I reference from time to time myself. So yeah, that's gonna be a movie night. Maybe some Jackbox stuff, some Mario Kart. Obviously, again, Discord Uno. And then let me just chill, hang out in there time to time, watch YouTube videos as well. And then my next goal, another goal. It's actually, you know what? Because right now, I want like Blue Sky and Twitch stuff has been popping off recently. Like, because there's a new influx of people from Blue Sky, because Elon Musk is a fucking moron and doesn't know how to run Twitter. But that's, you know, another thing itself. But hey, that's more people for me to enjoy Blue Sky with. And then Twitch, we've been doing pretty good. Actually, let me... Okay, yeah. Because I'm looking at because yeah, no, we're at 278 followers on Twitch right now, which is insane. That's like so close to 300. Like absolutely insane. Pure insanity even. Foss would be proud. Again, another Far Cry 3 mention. God, I need to play that game soon. So my next goal that I think we can do. I think I could do it. 500 followers on Twitch. I absolutely think I could do this next year. Like, obviously, I gotta keep consistent. There's some other things I gotta work on as well, other content stuff. But I really feel like this is achievable. Like, I am confident in myself that I can do that. So, obviously, you know, we'd have to get like 200 plus more people follower-wise. But, you know, it's gonna be the journey. You know, I'm willing to work for it. You know, work hard for it. Have more people to enjoy the streams with, you know, grow the community a bit more, all that fun stuff. So I'm like, you know, I haven't really had like a Twitch goal specifically in a while, besides just like get active again. That's really it. So this would be something to work towards. Absolutely. One thing, I'll put it in here. I'm gonna be doing it anyway. So, like, I know this is a resolution I'm gonna do. But, sub-only streams. Along with regular streams. So, like, for people who sub, because again, I don't want to promote, the sub unless I feel like I'm gonna do stuff. So, I'm gonna do stuff. I'm absolutely gonna do stuff. So I figured that'd be a good thing to do. Maybe along with my 3 regular. I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna do this, especially with OT at work. But I would prefer to do like 3 regular streams a week, like so everyone can see. Maybe like 2, like 1 or 2 sub only streams a week to go with it. So I'm streaming like 4 or 5 times a week. Like, granted, again, I'm gonna have to plan out how I'm gonna do it, but it will be a thing. Obviously, it's not like, oh, I'm only gonna stream 2 subs. Obviously, no. That, for one, that's a stupid fucking idea. How you gonna get subs if you ain't gonna stream to everyone else? Like, that's stupid. So, I'm obviously not gonna be the main thing. Just a little extra for people who get, you know, support me in that way. No, just give people a reason to support that way. And of course, more emotes, like I said, are still cooking. Again, this next batch of emotes is like probably the more I'd say more fun than this batch of the emotes I got. I don't know. Maid Mori is also pretty fun. All my other emotes are pretty fun, but I said we're gonna have a Maid Mori, and then of course, for my wonderful talent thing that I do, which is snort whenever I laugh. Usually, we have a Pig Mori emote that's gonna come, and it looks a lot like I'm trying to remember the name of it. The pig from Waddles from Gravity Falls, because that's the reference I gave him. Like, hey, I kind of want a pig with my hoodie that looks like Waddles. And then Lem was like, say no more. So I've seen work in progress of that one. And that one looks very cute and wonderful. I can't wait for y'all to see it eventually. As well as the other 5 that I commissioned. So, hee. Now, the other thing. Get stuff going on YouTube again. Because obviously, you know, like YouTube is a dead channel right now. There's stuff on there, of course, but like I haven't done anything with it in forever, so I would actually like to do stuff on it again. I don't know if I'll be doing the gaming stuff as much. If I do, I'd be going back to doing Tears of the Kingdom for sure. So I would like to do more Tears of the Kingdom streams in general. Like that would be insanely fun. Like we never did beat Tears of the Kingdom. I still have a third and maybe fourth video to edit on those, unless I combine the two VODs because nothing happened in the third VOD. So I still need to get that done at some point. But I'm also doing more co-working streams, so that could theoretically happen soon. So I just gotta find the time to actually work on it. So maybe this Sunday's co-working stream, I can work on editing a little bit. I don't know. Speaking of more content stuff, because we're on the content side of things right now. Start doing D&D/TTRPGs streams/podcast. This is a big one. This is a really big one I really want to do. For those of you who don't know, I am a lover of D&D. I love playing me some D&D. I'm hopefully going to be playing some this Sunday. And I do want to try other like TTP RPGs as well. Like obviously, I have my friend Sykes. If y'all, I believe he's I think he might have been the last person rated. I don't know. Let me drink my water real quick because my throat's getting sore. Delicious H2O. No, my friend Sykes plays a lot of Pathfinder. I want to try playing maybe DM and some Call of Cthulhu. And then of course there's something I've talked about doing a TTP RPG, like with a D&D style or my own style of doing a Genshin campaign. So if I do the streams and podcasts, I know that's one I would like to do for it. Maybe a Genshin style campaign. I have a story in mind. I just gotta set the shit up. And I also got to figure out how I'm going to convert the mechanics of the actual game into a TTP or TT RPG style. So that will be a fun one to discover because, you know, I got to make sure. So obviously the class stuff is going to work a bit different because, you know, you don't have like those regular classes in Genshin. You know, you have your polearm users, you have your bow users, you have your sword users, and you have your big sword users, like your claymore users. But of course, not all of those are the same weapons. Some of them, like I know there's a polearm user that uses a gun, or one that uses a scythe, or heck, there's a magic user that uses his fist. So it's just like it's a matter of figuring that stuff out, as well as like reaction stuff, like how I'm gonna make reactions work in the TTRPG style. So there's a lot to work with. Absolutely a lot to work with. I want to see how to perfectly implement the story I have in mind, because I feel like I have something really good for it. So it's going to be a lot of work. And I have an original campaign I want to do. I want to run a couple other already made campaigns as well. I especially want to do Crooked Moon. I feel like Crooked Moon would be a super fun one to do. Also, I'm going to drink more water because I'm a very dehydrated boy right now. Do plenty of one shots as well. Like I want to actually make a whole like D&D thing. And it might even be its own separate channel. So, you know, that'd be something fun. I want to do more D&D stuff. We find people, a group to do stuff with. I have a Woodland Critters idea I want to do. I want to do like a sci-fi version. I want to do obviously a couple regular like fantasy ones. I want to do a maybe one of these days do a Legend of Zelda styled campaign. Maybe one that's themed after like Final Fantasy. Like a lot of themed ones I want to do as well. Because I know the one I'm definitely going to be DMing soon, which I need to get started on, which I might be working on this Thursday during my coworker stream, is I'm going to probably be running, more than likely going to be running a One Piece D&D for some friends of mine in person. So that's going to be fun. So I want to do more of that stuff. Because I love me some D&D. I love me some TTRPGs. And then another thing I would like to do. I was just thinking about it. Now I lost it. Oh no. That's okay. So I can talk about something else then. I don't remember what I was about to say, but I'll talk about something else. Making more clips. Oops, just shorts. So like, it's for like TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts. I want to do more clips and all that. I have the one from the Peak stream that I did with Yumi, Mimi, and Kitty, where I go flying off from some dynamite in Peak. And like, that was super funny. I have ideas for that one that I just need to continue on with. So that's gonna be probably gonna be my next clip, admittedly. But I need to start working on clips and shorts again because they are actually fun to do. They're actually so much fun to do. Also, another thing I forgot to mention. I should have mentioned this with actually releasing music. But oh no, I lost it again. This is the thing I was about to talk about. Oh wait, no, never mind. Here we go. Open music comms. Or actually, open comms in general. Don't worry, DZ. I'm about to put that. Oh, hold on. We'll talk about that one here soon as well. Don't worry, DZ. We'll talk about that one soon. Comms. So, music, voice acting, and editing. Mostly shorts. Mostly shorts on the editing one. I want to do more comm stuff. So like, I want to get some voice acting comm going maybe one of these days, sometime next year. I want to get to some music stuff going because I've done music comm before. Like, and I'm gonna be doing another one maybe that's gonna be a pretty big one. So I'm excited for that. I want to do some like, I wouldn't mind doing short form editing comms as well because I actually enjoy editing shorts and clips. So I just gotta figure out pricing on that. I figured out pricing on music already. I just gotta figure out the pricing on that and voice acting stuff. I mean, of course, before I open the voice acting comps, I gotta actually, you know, do more voice acting shit. So, say with the music stuff, editing stuff, I feel very confident in. I feel confident enough with that. So that's gonna be fine. Continue resting at a decent time. I'll put that one in there, DZ. Don't you worry. Be nice to innocent. I'm always nice. What do you mean? Chat. Hold on here. Hold on here. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm gonna do something. I need to do something. Where's my shit? Okay. There we go. No, that's not it. That's it. There we go. Hold on. I'm gonna move over here real quick. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Hold on. I just gotta add, chat. I'm nice, right? I'm definitely nice to you all the time. I'm never mean. Never. Like little old me, I never mean. I said I'm the nicest elf y'all have probably ever met. Some of you probably the only elf you've ever met. Me being innocent. Yeah, exactly these, because I'm very nice. I never yell at you guys for throwing stuff at me. I never cause the friends I'm playing games with anxiety from my methods. I never cause anyone that watches me game ever anxiety from my methods. I know you're not. I know it's what you're saying, DZ. I know it's what you're saying. I just need to emphasize, you know, make sure I'm in 100% clear right here. You know, also you're fine, DZ. You're wonderful. You're absolutely wonderful. Okay. I'm with you. Holy crap, Sly. Why did that actually scare me? Why did it actually scare me? I'm upset. I am very upset. Why did that actually get me? Oh my god. That actually made me jump. My throat hurts a little bit now. Hold on. I'm drinking water. Drinking water. Save that. I probably did. I think I did. Because I did the. My knee doesn't hurt, so it's got to be the mouse. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Okay, we're good. Fine. It's all good. Let's just go back to talk about our resolutions now. I'll keep continuing to rest in a decent time up there because I was doing good for quite a while. I still am technically, most part. I know this part I'm not gonna get as much as I probably should, but actually I'll still get a decent amount of sleep tonight. I know Sunday I couldn't because there's a lot of noise going on next door and the wind was howling outside, and of course I got woken up by my loud ass kitchen air, and the wind still howling outside, and a couple loud ass vehicles outside my window. Like, I got woken up to overstimulation of sound Monday. It was not good. It was not a great morning. Of course, I got a little bit better sleep last night, thankfully. So all that worked out. I was still tired today, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. Whew. So another thing, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this now. Actually, no, I'll save that for last. I'll save it for last. My Marvel Rivals arc. I plan on playing Marvel Rivals next year. I don't know how much I'll stream it if I do, but look, there's one character I was waiting for specifically before he gets here, but I'm like, screw it. He'll be here eventually. I might as well start learning the game. So, I'm a friend and mutual of mine, Penny. I know Penny plays a lot of Marvel Rivals. I know Mortal also plays a lot of Marvel Rivals. Me and Mortal's friend, I'm Sly, also plays Marvel Rivals. So it's just like, yeah, I got 3 people at least I know that I can hit up. I got a few more than 3, but just like, teach me the ways. Teach me how to not be bad at this game. I'll probably still be bad at this game, but like, please, I need to learn before Nightcrawler comes out, because once he's out, I'm definitely playing no one else. Like, I want to play as my boy Nightcrawler. Give him to me. So that's gonna happen. Also, I'll make sure I spelt that right. I did not. Cool. More karaoke streams. There we go. Why? There we go. That's better. More karaoke okay streams. No. Okay. Are you good now? Thank you. You're good now. I want to do more karaoke streams. We only did the one this past year. And it was fun. I'm kind of upset with my performance though. I'm like, I could do so much better. So, eventually more karaoke streams are going to happen. I want to do more this year, but things just got in the way. So, we're going to be doing that more though. We're going to be doing that. Quite a bit. Let me see here. What else we got? Oh boy, what else we got that I have covered already besides the one thing I want to talk in depth about? Because we're definitely going to be talking quite a bit about it. Okay, well, I mean, continue being healthier. I know this is like basic bitch stuff that people always put. But like, I need to get back to my workout stuff. I stopped for a bit because work was just taking up too much time, and I'm like, I don't feel like it. get back to my morning yoga stuff because that was actually nice. I was actually working out for quite a while, and it stopped. I need to get back to it. So like eventually, that's gonna happen. Not eventually. You know what? Actually, fuck it, chat. Once I'm done with stream today, I mean I'm gonna raid into Yumi because Yumi's having her subathon, and I am absolutely planning on contributing to that. So I'm gonna raid and gift sub. Yumi, if you're listening, no, you're not. Ignore what I said. If anyone from Yumi's thing is listening, you didn't hear that. Play it safe just in case. But yeah, no, I'm just gonna be a little healthier though. Get back to my workouts, which I might do a little bit after. I have been walking still. I have a foldable treadmill I have in my house or my place. I wish I had a house. It's just an apartment, but you know, it's still cozy. Yeah, I have a wood treadmill I've been walking on, so that's been going good. I've been eating health. I've still been eating healthy. Like I don't have sweets as often, and like I enjoy mostly home cooked meals. Like I like cooking, I like baking, so yeah, I'm gonna do a lot more of that. Oh, garlic, thank you for the hydrate. I'll have to go get more water here soon. Oh, thank you for the stretch too. Thank you. Oh. Oh boy, I spent an hour and a half talking my mouth, yapping. I'm good at this. That's something I'm gonna sidetrack a little bit. That's something I used to not be too good at, was keeping up conversation in a just chatting stream. But you know, the last time I did just chatting, and of course now, turned out pretty well. I'm proud of that. I'm really happy with that. Actually, I'm really happy with that. I'm like, because that was something I wanted to before. I'm like, damn, I really need to get better at just chatting. I'm like, I need to actually, you know, be able to talk more. And lo and behold, here we are. I'm trying to remember how long the last just chatting stream was. It might have been a couple hours. It was like 2 hours, I believe. So I think we're gonna hit that point again, maybe. I don't know. Not 100% sure. But yeah, no, back to what we're talking about though. Yeah, no. Continue to be healthy. Probably get a little bit of workout after stream. And then I'll try do a little bit of workout tomorrow morning. Get up at like 4 in the morning to do it, but so I can work at 6 to 6 and then join some friends for Animal Crossing New Year's. All right. Oh, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna put that as a thing as well. Hold on. Let me minimize these. Make my Animal Crossing island 5 stars. So Spirit will be a 5-star island eventually. I do not have a 5-star island. Mine's 3 stars at most, I believe. I just need to do more stuff on it. I need to decorate it more. Some of my other friends have such wonderful... Like, I'm still amazed by Yumi's island. Like, Yumi actually had such a nice island. I'm like, okay, I need to up my game. Like, I need to lock in. Absolutely lock in. So that's a nice little simple one. I guess, no, while we're at it, get better at Splatoon. Because I'm absolutely not the best at it. No, I'm not I'm kind of bad. I'm kind of bad at the game. Actually, no. I cover stuff. You know, I cover the ground. I get some outs. Like I get a few people out. Unfortunately, it's not as much as people get me out. But you know what? It's okay. I still lock in enough. But we're gonna lock in more. But I'm gonna keep my splat dollies that I have because I love using dollies. It might be easier for me just to, you know, just use the regular blaster. But no, I like dollies. I like being fast. I like dodging. I like dodging, chat. Like dodging. And Also, I don't know if this one will happen. I don't know if this one will happen at all. For next year, it's something I thought about. Whether it actually happens, we'll see. But because if you're familiar with me from Lemon Light at all, or if you don't know Lemon Light, we do musical style covers and adaptation of video game music. And it's, you know, so obviously if you're familiar with like Lemon Light that I'm part of, or another good example, I know channel Man on the Internet does the same thing, and they've been doing it for quite a while. It's what inspired Lemon Light to start. Stuff like that. But I mentioned that because go and make musical style adaptation of Omori. This is one I've been had in the back of my brain for quite a while. Well, I would actually like to, much like how Lemon Light does, we've been doing our indie cover collection stuff, and how, of course, they've done Night in the Woods in the past, and how we're going to be doing Deltarune. I want to do my own for Omori. I would absolutely love to. I had like stuff in my mind, and like there's a friend of mine I've talked to that did like a lyricization of the garden theme for Basil, and it's like really nice. But like I would like to do my own adaptation of that. It wouldn't be on the Saimori channel, but it would be on a channel. It would be on a channel. Yeah, I would make a channel specifically for it, and like maybe other future things that I want to do, kind of like that. Maybe, I don't know. Again, this is a huge maybe. So, huge maybe. So I don't know if it would happen, but it'd be kind of cool to do it. You know, it'd be absolutely cool. So I'm trying to think of what else to talk about here. Okay, actually, continue Tears of the Kingdom. So like, yeah, I'd like to continue Tears of the Kingdom at some point, because like Breath of the Wild was a fun time, and Tears of the Kingdom, I don't know why I never got back to it. People liked watching the Tears of the Kingdom streams. I like streaming the game. And like, so I'm not 100% sure why I stopped. Besides the fact that I got busy, and like, I should have just continued it though. So like, eventually I'm gonna continue it. Like, I am absolutely, because that was like such a fun time, and we're not even that far in the game. So what I'll do is, I don't know how often the Tears streams will be. I will stream it. I will edit. So I'm gonna try finishing editing the ones I have now. That way people can watch like the edited down version, so you can catch up on what's going on in my Tears playthrough. Also, ads in 3 minutes, chat. Ads in 3 minutes. Once I get that done, I'll do a Tears of the Kingdom stream. Edit that. Once that's done, do another Tears of the Kingdom stream. So that's probably going to be the best way I can do it. Honestly, let's focus one thing at a time. But in the same vein of doing Tears of the Kingdom, if you look on my YouTube channel, exclamation point YouTube Saimori, you will find a playlist on there. It is a playlist of some unlisted videos called Old Videos. I'm viewing the full playlist right now, because one of the games in that playlist is like, this is back when I started. So I did a bunch of I had some no face cam stuff for a bit, and then I did face cam for a bit. But one of the games I did was, I forgot I did Steven Universe. You know, I forgot I did Save the Light. I never did do Unleash the Light though. Unleashed Light would have been fun to do. But one series on there I never did beat was Final Fantasy 15. Granted, I've beaten Final Fantasy 15 before, so like it's not like I have never beaten that game. But I enjoyed doing it for YouTube back in the day. So I'm gonna restart Final Fantasy 15. Like that's one I've been wanting to do for years. Like I wanted to restart that for years now. So I think 2026 we're restarting it, and we're gonna have a fun time. I'm probably gonna do it the same way I'm doing Tears of the Kingdom. We'll see how it goes. You know, we'll see exactly how it goes. I'm hoping it goes well. Also, adds in 1 minute now, chat. Adds in 1 minute. But like 15 was such a fun one to play back in the day for me, and I do love it. I have Royal Edition, so I have the actual good complete version of the game. So yeah, we're gonna do that eventually. Not eventually, we will do it. Absolutely, I'm manifesting it now. I don't care if we have to do it alongside Tears maybe, or if we have to beat up. Oh, if I can get stuff done in like a week's time. Okay, I'll plan it out. I'll plan out how I'm gonna do it. Both of those are gonna happen though. But with the ads coming up, we will pause for a bit, so that way people are here for the rest of the 2026 resolutions, because we're almost done. But it gives me time to get my water. So real quick, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick here. So let me just put that here actually. To restroom will be RB. There we go. Okay. And then I will be right back, chat. But while the ads are going, everyone else who's here still subwise, this is a good time. Get your restroom breaks in, get some water, get some snacks. What you gotta do. I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, hi, your streamer's back. Hi. I'm totally back in time. Give me just one quick sec here. Okay. Perfect. Oh, green path. Lovely. I also got some water, so that way I can hydrate. Well, welcome back from the ads, everybody. All right. That closed. Man, that's some good hydration. There we go. Very good hydration. Thank you, Ice Mountain, for not being disgusting like Dasani. Sorry, I wanted to shoot some, give some shots fired to Dasani, that fucking disgusting excuse of water. Anyway, hi, welcome back to the 2026 resolutions part of the stream. Where apparently I go off on water brands. But yeah, no. So like I was just saying earlier, though, continuing Tears of the Kingdom, restarting Final Fantasy 15, doing Final Fantasy 15 the same way I'm doing Tears. Now, with that being said, I'm also gonna put something else in here. Speaking of Final Fantasy. Finally beat A Realm Reborn in Fantasy 14. God, I need to beat ARR. I am right there too. Like literally right fucking there. Like I get made fun of all the time because of it. From my friends I talked to with 14. I'm just like, I'm trying, all right? I'm trying my best. Eventually, I need to renew my membership here soon. So that way I can do that. Because I have a little bit left over from after all my bills this time around. So I'm thinking I finally get ARR done. So yeah, we're gonna get A Realm Reborn done in Final Fantasy 14. Like, that will finally be beaten. Because good God, it's been years. I should be up to Dawn Trail by now. I should absolutely. I need to do some jobs in Final Fantasy 14 though. I need to do more jobs. I've only ever been a Dragoon. Which granted, hell yeah to being a Dragoon and a Lancer, but I need to learn other shit. I need to learn how to tank. I need to learn how to be a healer. Like, stuff that would be good to know, probably. I need to join a new FC I'm going to be a part of immediately. That a friend of mine's doing. So I'm like, hell yeah. But, you know, the king of Gold Saucer, the king of Leap of Faith will be returned to Final Fantasy 14. That is for sure. Also, another thing, I just thought about while I was off getting my water in Render Restroom. Because this is actually something I thought about earlier, too. Learning art again and maybe doing art streams. There we go. What is playing? I'll make sure it didn't show anything. Okay, thank God that didn't show anything to dox me. I want to move you over here. The Heart of the Mountain. This is a good one. I really need to replay Celeste again too. Celeste was a really good game. All right. So yeah, learning art again and doing some art because there's a time in my life where I was learning how to do art. And, you know, I was doing good for a bit, I feel like. You know, I've drawn some references, but, you know, it was a good start. But I would like to learn how to art again and then maybe do some art streams this next year. Because I always enjoy seeing people do their art streams. And, you know, I like doing creative stuff. So it's expanding my palette pretty much and my skill pool. I feel like learning how to do some art would be pretty chill and pretty cool. So yeah, because I talked to a few people about it. I think I talked about it on stream before. I know I talked to Kitty about it for sure. Because every time they're like, Sai, why have you done art yet? I'm like, I'm sorry. I promise I'm doing it. First I need to figure out what program my friends use for their drawing tablets. That way I can get that on my iPad. I can just start doing it. Now, speaking of learning, continue learning instruments. So electric and acoustic guitars, bass guitar, piano, and ocarina. Because that's the instruments that I have. Those are the ones I have. I have an electric guitar. I have I have an acoustic guitar. I have 2 electric guitars. I've already talked about the bass guitar I have because it's the same kind I have in my Animal Crossing house. I have my piano right behind me, and then I do have an ocarina in my bedroom. So I would like to learn all that stuff. You know, I continue learning it. Well, continue learning most of them. I technically never started learning the ocarina. So that's eventually going to be a thing that happens. Eventually, you know, it'd be cool to learn. I know it's a lot of stuff here, but I'm a guy who likes to do a lot of things. So get back into dancing. Speaking of doing a lot of things. Because I actually, once upon a time, was learning how to do dance. Like I was very into dance. I still like dancing too. Like I genuinely do. So I think it'd be very cool, very rad to get back into it. You know, it's a very wonderful thing. So yeah, I know it's a lot of resolutions, but you know what? I'm not sorry for it. You know, it's the year of Saimori 2026. All this shit is gonna come to fruition. I'm confident in myself. So hopefully it's easy enough to read too. Actually, you know what? Real quick, I'm going to see if that helps. Hopefully that helps. Let me actually reverse the color. No. Oh god, no, it looked better with the black. Okay. I think that's fine. I think we're good there. Yeah, I think it's just a better solid black. I think that looks better. Oh shit. Whoops. And then, you know, I think for my last 2, actually, I'm gonna do, I think 2 more, because there's like a couple I want to talk about here. So first and foremost, well, actually 3 more. Travel a bit more. Because I did travel quite a bit last year, I feel like, this past year. I have a few other trips I would like to do next year. Me and a friend of mine have talked about something earlier. I would like to go visit certain friends I got to meet this year in person. I would like to make my way back over there at some point, especially for this one food place that was really fucking good. If any of you people, if any of the friends that I'm referring to are listening, you know exactly which food place I'm talking about. I will not say it because doxing, but I also want to, go over travel out west as well, because that's the one direction I have yet to go. I've went east because I know I went to North Carolina a couple years ago actually for NPC, a Nerdcore Party Convention. I almost did last year too, but unfortunately plans fell through because I got sick. The flights got hacked for United Airlines, and bad storms were rolling through, so I was just fucked regardless. So I could not go no matter what, like triple whammy. But I've been to North Carolina, obviously. I've been down south from where I am. I've been a little west. I've been a little bit north too. Yeah, no, actually, I've traveled quite a few different places. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, I've traveled quite a bit this year. I didn't realize. Like, I could go farther though. Like, I didn't go too far down. Or like, I think the farthest I went over was east. Whenever I did go south, it wasn't that far down. Whenever I did go north, it wasn't that far. And then east of west, I didn't go terribly far. But like, I would like to go more west eventually. Because I feel like that'd be quite fun. I was supposed to go west for a con with a friend this past year. Also, sorry if I seem like I've just calmed down quite a bit. This song's like mellowing me out like crazy. But I would like to go out west this year or next year. And I'd like to also meet maybe like a couple more of my onlines IRL. Because it's been nice to meet some of them, they're guys. My friends I've made online are just as that I've been able to meet IRL are just as lovely in person. Every single one of them is wonderful. So, which I'm not surprised. I am absolutely not surprised. But it's been nice. It was nice. For sure. But that's enough of the travel stuff. Because we'll go ahead and get to the big two. Surprisingly, somehow, I've actually gotten to 2 hours of yapping. I didn't realize I had it in me, but here we are. So, yeah. Let me see. So, this one, 2.0 VTuber debut. Which, I mean, I've talked a little bit about it on stream before, but stuff is actually in motion for this to happen, which I'm very excited for. I got someone working on a design for me right now with the stuff I've given them. But my friend that's working on design stuff, I'm excited to see what he does because I believe he's gonna absolutely fucking cook. I'm excited. Guys, I wish I could tell you all the details of it, but I'm trying to keep as much under wrap as possible with the design. But just know the prompts that me and this friend went through for the design, like the concept art and the references. I am like so excited. Like, it's gonna cook. It's a fun design. It's a very fun design. I know that for sure. Obviously I'm gonna have a Thanks to Astro, have an animation for it. It might be an ending screen animation. I don't know what kind of animation it is. I know it's for like a screen. And then of course I'm gonna get a couple more screens commed eventually. I'm gonna get some emotes made up for it. I'm gonna get the live 2D model made and rigged eventually. I'm gonna be pouring some bucks into this one. I'm pouring some money into this. I'm like, I want this to be a super nice, like, granted, I'm gonna say this now for people who are starting off in VTubing. You don't have to pour a bunch of money into a model to make it work. Absolutely not. Like, this is, I only paid, the only thing I paid here was like the hair piece was like a couple bucks on Booth, but Vroid is free. Obviously, when I started, before Vroid, I was using a reality model. So, like, you don't have to pour exorbitant amounts of money into it. I am just treating this as my own little personal, like, passion project in a sense. But, you know, I have someone working on the, like I said, a friend of mine working on the design and reference sheet. I have someone that's going to be working on the animation. I'm going to be working on some music for it. I did like one song for it. I did the intro song. So I got to get an outro song. I got to get some little in-between music. That would be kind of nice to have for it. So, like, things are cooking. I'm excited for this 2.0. I think you guys are going to love it. Like, I know I'm already going to love it. Like, it sounds really promising. And, of course, this is a big, big, big maybe. Being at least somewhat mostly self-employed. Now, this is a huge fucking maybe, chat. I think I talked about this with people before, and like, I'm not gonna say like, oh, you know, if it doesn't happen, boo hoo. Like, no, like, this is a very big tall order. But I wouldn't also be putting this on my resolution if I didn't have the means to do it. Because, like, yeah, I stream stuff, but, like, obviously, the comm stuff won't be opening. Like, music comms are going to happen. Do some editing comms. I'm audition for, do some voice acting comms, maybe. Well, not maybe. I'm absolutely going to do some voice acting comms. Some voice acting roles I'm going to be auditioning for. Some of them, if I get them, could be paid work. And then there's stuff that I'm able to do in person. Like, I am ordained to marry people in the state I live in. I could technically do that alongside it. I have many different avenues of self-employment I could do. So, like, it's not that I don't think it's impossible. Like, it is entirely possible. I just have to put... Also, this can be gone. I don't know why that's still up. But I just have to put a fuck ton of work into this. Like, so much work. But you know what? I'm looking forward to it. I think it will be good. So, like, I'm going to get my stuff figured out. And then who knows? Maybe it'll work out. Like I said, it's a big maybe. So, like, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Like, it's just one of those, like, that be the dream. But again, I don't think I would not put this if I did not think there's the potential for it to actually happen next year. So I'm gonna be crossing fingers, working my butt off a bit. Because, like, another thing was, like, getting stuff paid off that I need to catch up on a little bit. I say as if I didn't just talk about how I gave a bunch of people Christmas presents this year. But even then, like, I'm actually close to paying stuff off still. I'm like, that was a little, like, I had plenty of stuff that I was able to just spend this year. So, thankfully, that's been one good thing about OT. But I have most of my stuff paid off already. So, actually, I think next couple months, I should have majority stuff paid off. maybe like 1 or 2 things left. So we got 13. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So, are you talking about Marvel Rivals? Sykes, are you talking about Marvel Rivals? I am not removing the Rivals arc. Nightcrawler is coming eventually to the game. I need to be here for Nightcrawler. I need to learn how to play the game so that Nightcrawler's... Okay, don't you gross me on Nightcrawler. You can gross me on Marvel Rivals all you want, but... leave my man alone. I love that guy. The big reason I'm playing the game is that he's in the data mine. So he's coming at some point. I just don't know what. You're so right. You're so fair. But I'm also a filthy Genshin player, so like I have no respect for myself whatsoever, apparently. But also, sup, Sykes? How you doing? I said, how's it going? We actually just mentioned you earlier when I was talking about the D&D TTRPG streams, because I was talking about Pathfinder earlier. Oh, I'm so sorry. You're terrible. Oh, I'm so sorry. So whatever's going on, I'm hoping. Oh, okay. Never mind. You're talking about Marvel Rivals still. Cool. I should have known. I'm playing Genshin and Marvel Rivals. Yeah. No. I'm surviving and fine. Oh, hell yeah. Well, on the plus side, finally beat a Realm Reborn. I'm telling you now, Sykes. I am getting my membership back this week, so maybe this weekend I finally beat a Realm Reborn. I finally beat the final boss, and then I get the post game Realm Reborn. Granted, I don't remember how long y'all said post game is, but at least I'll be done with the main fucking quest. At least that'll actually be done. Like, I've defeated the final boss of like a Realm Reborn. And then, oh god, I have to go through that one place. You're cracking now? Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, Tex is so Tex has asked me about something as well. So like I know I'll be leaving the VC myself as well, but just a question that Tex asked me about stuff or something with 14. So and that's part of why I'm coming back, because I'm like, you know what? Why not? I'll play with my friends, because obviously, you know, I still had good times with the FC, the little times I did interact with everyone else. But, you know, the main reasons I joined were because you, Tex, Palm, and Ryu. So, and I guess I know the FC got renamed. Apparently I missed a fuck ton. So, so yeah, don't worry. I'll hit you up those Sykes. I'm gonna hit you up on some 14 stuff eventually soon. Maybe this weekend. You know what? But I could play this weekend. I could try to fit it in my schedule to play this weekend. If I'm gonna get a membership this week anyway. Or heck, even maybe sometime after my stream Thursday. You know, I could. Absolutely could. So 14 buddies coming back. But you know, guys, I think we are set. I am satisfied with this though. Pretty good size list. I'm not gonna lie. Real quick, I am going to oh shoot. Display capture. I'm gonna save this real quick. Hold on here, real quick. 2026. Resolutions. Then I'll export it under the same name. I'm just making sure I don't dox myself here. Don't worry, I will bring it back here shortly. Exported. Save. Okay, now I can pull up the display capture again. That way we can all go look through what I have put down. So, be more proactive. Already off to a fantastic start. Actually release music. Watch more shows that I want to watch. Audition for more voice acting things and some singing. Hosting more community things and making the Discord active again. Trust me, guys, it'll happen. I will defibrillate that shit until it's actually completely active again. We're off to a good start with the Wordle shit. Wordle's been reviving my server bit by bit. 500 followers on Twitch, because I generally think that can happen. I think there's a good chance of it happening. Sub only streams along with regular streams, so like I said, like 1 or 2 like extra like sub only streams for people who sub, along with the streams I'm already doing. I feel like that'd be a ton of fun, and it'd be a good incentive for people who do choose to subscribe. Get stuff going on YouTube again, because that channel is dead. I need to also defibrillate that, and I don't think Wordle's going to help me with that one. So I gotta work some magic. Start doing D&D TTRPG streams and podcasts, because again, I love me some D&D. I love me some TTRPGs. I'm gonna do it. And you know, for podcast, I will edit it down. So that's gonna be more editing work for me, but oh well. Making more clips and shorts, because I do generally enjoy editing clips and shorts and posting them. Like, I generally do enjoy it. Open comms for music, voice acting, and editing, because, you know, I do know my stuff. Continue resting at a decent time, because my chat's going to yell at me if I don't put that there. Marvel Rivals arc, as disgusted as some of you are, it'll happen. More karaoke streams, because good God, I could do better than the first one I did. Continue being healthier, because I won't be a healthy boy. Make my Animal Crossing island 5 stars. How have I not done that yet is beyond me, but we'll get there. Get better Splatoon. I refuse to not play Dolies. Make musical style adaptations of Amori. Huge maybe. Years and years, or not years and years, just years. Just singular years. Like at least a few. Like 2 or 3, I think. Since this idea has been in my head. Continue Tears of the Kingdom, because that was a lot of fun and people enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Restart Final Fantasy 15, because I genuinely enjoyed that. I want to do it again. Finally beat A Realm Reborn in Final Fantasy 14. That is happening. Absolutely happening. Maybe as soon as this weekend. We'll find out. Learning art again, doing some art streams, because I'm curious. Would curious be the right word? I'm interested enough in doing that. You know, learn more artistic outlets. Speaking of learning more artistic outlets, continue learning my instruments, so my electric and my acoustic guitars, my bass guitar, my piano, my ocarina. Get back into dancing, because I do love dancing, genuinely. Travel a bit more. My 2.0 VTuber debut, and then the big maybe of being at least mostly self-employed. Again, big maybe, but it's possible. Like, I'm at a point where I have the tools and like the knowledge and like experience to be able to do it. I just gotta work my absolute ass off with it though. So yeah, oh my god, we got past the 2-hour mark. We did it, chat. We did it. There's those resolutions. Oh my goodness, we did it. And I could move back over my stream record and stuff. Actually, let's look at this list a little bit longer. Look at it a little bit longer here. Because yeah, no, that's my 2026 resolutions. A few of these absolutely sound crazy, and it's a big list for sure. So people are like, dude, that is, you need to make a list smaller. No, 2026 year Cyborg, we're manifesting it. It's gonna happen. That's what the proactiveness is for. I'm gonna make shit happen next year. I know, I know people say that all the time. No, I have a good feeling, a legit good feeling about this upcoming year for me. So I will go ahead and switch the stream recording over. You know what? I know this is not like our usual outro stuff. Actually, we'll do the usual outro stuff. Hold on here. It wouldn't be a Simori stream without it. That's for sure. Ega 52. There we go. And I'm gonna play my music here. Play the usual music here. Actually, I'll turn it up a bit more. Turn it up a bit more. There we go. But yeah, no, that is the resolutions. And so we talked about 2025. We talked a lot about 2026 stuff. I'm happy with that. Like, again, I went longer than I thought. I thought maybe like, oh, it's probably just gonna be an hour stream. You know, I'm probably not gonna yap too much here. Probably not gonna be too many people here. No, honestly, on a roll. So I'm super happy with that. Which thank you everyone for being here though. Like, that is like genuinely appreciated. So like, I think we have a good thing going right now. I mean, I'm not on any hiatus stuff right now, so thank God, knocking on wood, knocking on all the wood. But yeah, no, I mean, obviously January I have some stuff planned. So like, obviously Kingdom Hearts is going to continue with Astra, and then we're going to continue voice acting Wednesday. We're finally going to start chapter 3 of Deltarune. Play through chapter 4, and then I have a couple things I could do. I might do In Stars and Time next because that's what I said I would do. But thanks to Gavin Gets Candy, who's absolutely wonderful, incredible dude. Missing you stream, dude. Miss ya. But he gifted me Beacon Pines this year. So I think that's going to be another voice acting Wednesday thing we do, because I've seen only a little bit of Beacon Pines and I loved it. So I want to play through it myself, and we're getting that chance, thankfully. Thanks to Gavino. So once we're done with Deltarune, we'll do In Stars and Time, and then we will do Beacon Pines after that. I also need to get Rechain of Memories somewhere in there. I think after I do the original plan of maybe once I'm done with Deltarune, maybe Wednesdays will be for Rechain of Memories, so that way Astra can be with me and I can finish that properly, because I would like to do all of them on stream, and that includes Rechain. But and then after that we can do either In Stars and Time or Beacon Pines. Probably In Stars and Time, then Beacon Pines. You know, that's the plan. Absolutely the plan. So without further ado, I think we are going to wrap up our fun little stream here. Let me open my Chrome because I want to make sure my stream stuff is caught up with. Hopefully still streaming. He's Yumi. Okay, yeah, she's still streaming. And she's playing Undertale. That's right. Let's go. I love me some Undertale. So we are going to raid Yumi, who's doing her Tea Party subathon and playing Undertale right now. Absolutely wonderful, fantastic game. First, let me do the raid messages. God, I really just need to get those commands up, don't I? It's a raid. There we go. And even if you can't stick around, just say hello to Yumi. Show your support. Hey, it's a raid. Okay, so subscribers, you want to copy that top message there, and followers, you want to copy that second message at the bottom there. So without further ado, let me pull over here. Let me get my Twitch going, and let me get this raid started, shall we? Show some support to Yumi. Okay, scrolling through. There we go. Okay. So hopefully she's still going. Actually, please tell me she's still going and that I'm not rated to the end. Actually, let me listen. Make sure that she's not ending. Hold on here, chat. Give me just one moment. Hold on here. Okay, I'm listening. Okay, she might be AFK right now. She might be AFK. It looks like her model's close there. Everyone's still talking, so I think we are gonna be good to raid into Yuumi still. So give me just give it a little bit of time here, chat. Just give it a teeny tiny bit of time. Just the tiniest itty witty bitty amount, a smidgen of time. I think we should be good now. I don't think she's back yet, but we can get the raid started at least. So again, even if you can't stick around, just say hello to Yuumi, show your support. Again, if I do any streaming stuff tomorrow, it's not going to be on my end. It'll be on Yumi's end. But I'm not sure if we're streaming AC tomorrow, so it might just be a private little hangout thing. I'm not sure yet. So without further ado, I'm gonna send you over her way. Again, she has a subathon going on, a little tea party subathon. I believe doing really well. So I will send y'all that way. I will be back Thursday for some co-working. We're gonna get some co-working done, get some D&D stuff worked on. But thank you everyone who came by and heard me yap. I appreciate you letting me talk for 2 hours straight. And I'll catch you on the flip side. Later, Sideries. Bye.
I feel like something's not adding